Hey YouTube, this is my first episode of my new series. It's gonna be it's gonna be a Rams and Titans franchise. So here we're gonna play the Titans game in the first week. I flipped a coin because both teams had games at 1 o'clock on this week, and I didn't know which one I wanted to play because I've never played with either of these teams. So, So I'm gonna, try out the Titans this week, and if it comes up again, I'll flip a coin. If you guys like that, you guys think that's a good idea to flip the coin for it, then let me know. On Twitter, you can hit me up at jvegas420. That's my Twitter, and yeah, let me know which franchise you like more, or which guys you're more fans of. Maybe we'll see what's up with the teams and later on in the season. I wanted to get a little bit of a different perspective here on the franchise mode, because a lot of people just do one-team franchises, and I like to do two-team franchises personally, because I don't know, it just gives you like a better chance to make the playoffs, and I like to use teams that aren't that great, so like to build them up after a few years, and then it becomes pretty fun when the teams face off against each other, if they ever do. I play the offenses only, and I super sim defenses. So, or I guess that doesn't make sense, right? You can't really super sim the defenses if you're playing both offenses. So what I do is every time one team scores, I switch to the other team. That's what I mean. Like, I don't play as the defense for either team. That's what I meant. Anyway, wow, what a fail. Anyway, yeah, so right here you see Matt Hasselbeck hook up with what looked like, I don't even know who that was. Sorry. I'll pay attention more to the game. I know you guys are here for that, not me talking about a bunch of shit. So you see Ringer goes out to the left side. I thought, Chris Johnson probably would have gotten hurt early in the season. I think he did have like a foot injury early. But, Ringer came up and he had 2 games in fantasy, and everything I refer to is going to be to fantasy football, because that's like my main favorite thing about football is fantasy football. Besides, the sport's so awesome, and then you watch, like, the sport's pretty fun to watch. But fantasy football is the most objective way of look at football. And I have favorite teams, but when it comes to fantasy, I want to win, so I look at teams pretty objectively. And as you see here, Matt Hasselbeck, not the best quarterback ever, throws an incomplete pass to Chris Johnson. Now, I know this franchise is going to be tough. I'm going to have to rebuild this team. I'm definitely going to draft a quarterback in the next draft for the Titans. Possibly going to completely rebuild the Rams defense. Make them better. I don't know what's going on with the Titans defense, but their offense isn't that great, so we're going to come out and see what their defense can do here. And I know I went off on a tangent and then forgot what I was talking about and didn't finish, so that's what happens on live commentary. No edits, bro. Which I might have to edit this game down, but maybe not, because it's 6-minute quarters. I'm playing on All Pro also, just so you guys know. Alright, so you see, who's that back there? Blaine Gabbert lines up with Maurice Jones-Drew on the left side, and Maurice Jones-Drew breaks a huge run play, and oh my god, it doesn't look like, they bring him down at the 34-yard line after a 46-yard rush. What the fuck just happened? My defense gave up a huge play, and like I tell you guys, I don't know if I told anybody actually yet, but I wanted to tell you guys. I play like a kind of no-switch rule defense and no-switch rule offense most of the time. I might do user catching and user picking on this franchise just to try to keep both teams in contention to make it more fun for you guys to watch. But the animations are like what's really cool about this game. Like, they have some good animations, and that's why I play like slow game speed, because the animations there's more animations when it comes out in like slow game mode, and that's actually a true fact. Somebody from EA said that. I read it on the Madden Operation Sports blog, which is a pretty like good source to get information. And a lot of people post up links. There's a lot of people who try to debunk people's shit, you know what I mean? So it's reliable information. I mean, I'm sure you can look up an interview somewhere. But here you see Maurice Jones-Drew lining up in the backfield, and he goes out to the right, and they pass to him, and he gets brought down in the backfield, and they're going to have to kick. So the Jags look like they're going to tie up this game right here, and oh, we have Cortland Finnegan? Is that our defense? Jesus, dude. Alright, I'm down. I like this team already. Cortland, alright. So, here they go. They're going to kick a field goal, and I don't really ever control. I can block them, but I don't want to try. I just want it to be fair. I'm generally a pretty good Madden player, but only if I use like my team. Like I use the Raiders a lot online, and I use the Texans, the Ravens. But I haven't played online in quite a while, and I've been playing a little bit of Ultimate Team. If you guys want me to start a thing with that, I can. Just hit me up on Twitter again. So, or you can just comment on the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. And like the video, y'all. Tell your friends, of course. They like our Madden nerds like we all are on here. Watch people's videos. I watch a lot of other people's videos, too, for commentary. It's actually what I got the inspiration from. Mr. Hurricane's one of my best and favorite inspirations for wanting to do this. And, yeah, I got a shout out to that guy. Not like he needs a shout out or anything. He's got a lot of fucking people follow him. Alright, so here we line up in the shotgun set, and you'll see I like to run a lot of these little draws because the blocking schemes are awesome, and as you see there, Chris Johnson almost gets stripped, but he holds on to the ball. Chris Johnson has been kind of a fantasy weakness this year in real life. He hasn't really had that great of production. He had a good game. He's shown that, and the guys on ESPN today said this, he shows that he plays well against good matchups. Not like he can't be that breakout clutch player like AP. Like AP can pretty much put the game on his shoulders, or Arian Foster, but Chris Johnson's one of those guys that, he needs to have the good fit in the game, and he'll have a lot of yards. So here I'm going to go for it on 4th down, because it's 4th and 1, and I have Chris Johnson. So I'm going to rely on him here. An motion in Washington, and yes, of course, he gets the 1st down and a little bit more. Nice play. 5 rushes, 25 yards, averaging already 5 yards a carry for Chris Johnson. The veteran out of where? Anybody know? Just put it in the comments. I want to learn more about these players. Alright. I have followed football for a long time, but I've been kind of out of touch with the real world for a while, as I was in the military for a little bit. And just got out and haven't, deployments and all, you don't really get that much time to yourself. I mean, you do get to watch football on the weekends sometimes. I never got the chance. I was, like, always on weekend duty and shit like that, so. Here you see Maurice Jones-Drew breaking another run, and he already almost has 100 yards on 5 rushes. I just can't contain him. I don't know what the fuck. Probably because I'm not calling plays. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is he doing? He just keeps running game flow. I like to run. I like to just make the game go, you know what I mean? Like, it's a better game if you don't try, like closer games, more exciting. And then when you have to try, then you try, you know what I mean? You kind of just chill until it, like, fucks up. Alright, so let's see. They come out in a single back set. Blaine Gabbert making some adjustments at the line, and he doesn't hand it off to Jones-Drew. He throws a play action, and he passes it to Zach Miller, and he gets brought down by Witherspoon, number 92, on the Titans, after a gain of about, let's say 6 yards. I don't know about that. I would be showing you guys replays and stuff, other things like that. We're about to come to the halfway point of our video here, and I'm going to pause it and make the second video, upload this one for y'all. And here, Rudd forces a fucking fumble. And Witherspoon, who came up with the tackle on the last play, comes up with the fumble recovery. Nice play there by the Titans defense. Heading into the 2-minute warning. Very nice. Very, very nice. We're going to put the ball in Chris Johnson's back here. Actually, I want to test I'm going to test Hasselbeck's arm real quick. See if he can thread the needle a little bit. And he throws it a little bit over. And nice! Mariani gets up with the fucking catch. Very nice play. And we're going to have to run quick plays here. Sorry about that. We're going to see Chris Johnson come across the middle of the field here. And I'm going to get it right to him. There you go. And he breaks a tackle and gets smashed. We're going to go no huddle here. You guys probably hear me clicking my buttons. Making all these plays work. Alright, now I'm starting to get used to this little offense here, and that's all I want is a pass down to the center of the field, and again, I go right back to Washington, right back down to the center of the field. It's like this last pass to Chris Johnson, and you see Chris Johnson back in the field of play, and Hall gets a nice lead block, and Johnson breaks for a huge gain. We're going to go no huddle one more time, and we're going to run play action and see if we can get a touchdown pass here with Matt Hasselbeck and the Titans. As you see, you can see my play. There's Chris Johnson breaking it, and I see him open down the center of the field, but he gets nailed by, I can't even pronounce that guy's name, number 50, linebacker for Jacksonville. And it's 2nd and 10 with the clock stopped, 54 seconds, and both teams have 3 timeouts. So Jacksonville trying to make a red zone stand here, and there's a guy open down the center of the field, and Hawkins can't hold on to the ball. What is going on? 2 consecutive drops by my receivers. Can I not rely on anybody but Chris Johnson? And he's not in the game right now. He must be tired after carrying the team on his shoulders for this drive, making some big plays, and there it is, boys. The end of the first half. Nothing else is probably going to happen here. Javid Ringer couldn't make a play on the draw play. As I told you, I like to run draw plays. I know it was stupid, but I didn't want to turn over on a pass play by Matt Hasselbeck. I'm trying to play conservative. I want to win against the shitty Jacksonville team. Well, they're shitty in real life. They haven't really been doing that well. And it's defensive so far, 6-3. We'll see what happens in the second half. I'm just going to kick it straight off to them. Oh, I was looking at my recording device and I kicked it kind of crappy, but it's okay. It goes straight down the center, and he nails it in the back of the end zone. They got 40 seconds left. What do you guys think they're going to do, just run it around? Or do you think they'll try to drive the field? So we'll go into a zone blitz coverage because I don't know if they're going to run, and I don't know if they're going to pass. And if they pass, they're going to do it to the sidelines. I don't think they'll go deep on one play, do you? Oh, they do go... Oh, no, I was right, and I changed my coverage to man coverage when I should have stayed in zone, and I probably would have had a pick there. Second-guessed myself, and that just goes to show you, go with your gut every time. Don't ever listen to the little angel or devil on your shoulder. Just do whatever your instinct tells you. It usually comes out better than you trying to make up some goddamn plan for how you're going to sneak around and get past some shit. Alright, so here we see Gabbert getting nailed on the play. Deep pass. And Mike Sims-Walker comes up with the play? Fuck, he's just so much bigger. Maybe I should have let the computer do that on his own, and it looks like they're possibly going to come in and get some kind of completion here, and the video is going to come to an end right here. I'm going to leave you guys in suspense for the next quarter. But here's the big hit on Blaine Gabbert that I wanted everybody to see. I'll zoom it in for you guys just so you can see his face. Here's his facial expression when he gets hit. That's his facial expression when he gets nailed. And then we'll look at it once again in fast motion, what it actually looks like when he gets hit. Oh! One more time. Okay. Follow me on Twitter at JVegas.